Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel English by Nisa. So students, in this video we are going to discuss one word substitutes. So here one word substitute is nothing but it is a simple means of replacing a long phrase or sentence with a single word to make it shorter, more concise and easier to grasp. So in a easy way, if I say you can use a single word to convey the same meaning as the lengthy sentence. For example, you can see here the first one. One of my friends knows many languages. One of my friend is a polyglot. Instead of saying this knows many languages, I use this simple word. So to replace these many words and phrases, we can with a one word only, which is a polyglot. In the same way, we can use other words as well. So how can we learn these one word substitutes? So here reading or listening to is the most natural and the best possible way to improve one's vocabulary. There are no shortcuts that are of long lasting value. So, this is the only secret of mastering a richer vocabulary by listening and by reading to this. So, this one word substitute is one of the way to enrich your vocabulary. So, as you can see here in the example, as the expression itself makes it clear, as you can see here, polyglot, which is a single word that comes in the place of two or more words. Let's solve the textbook exercises which you have in your syllabus. So here we have the first exercise. Match the description in column A with their one word substitutes in column B. In your final exam, you may get this type of question, but they won't ask you to match it, but they'll give you in the form of fill in the blanks, where they'll give you two options. So you have to choose the correct one to fill the blanks. They will give you this description. Along with this, they'll give you this two options, one correct and one wrong. You have to choose the correct one to fill the blank. So the first one is in the same words as were used originally. So what could be the one word substitutes for this description? Here we have verbatim. So here the one word substitute for this whole sentence is verbatim. That's meaning in the same words as were used originally. Someone who loves collecting books. It's very simple. We call it bibliophile. So we will match it with H. One who is violently against established beliefs. We call this iconoclast. So here we are matching with A, iconoclast. The next one is one with unlimited power. So we call it autocrat. So here we have G. The next one, a poem of serious reflection, typically a lament for death. We call it elegy. Here we are matching with J. The next one is one who is recovering health after illness. So we call it convalescent who is recover with his illness. The next one here we have one who runs away from justice. We call it fugitive. So here we are matching with D. A small shelter for dog. Next one is a backward look or a view into the past. We call it retrospect. Here we are matching with F. The last one is expressive in the use of words. We call it eloquent. So here we are matching with C. See the second exercise. Here we have fill in the blanks with the suitable forms of words from the given box. So here we have one word substitutes. We have to match with the description. Here we have the blanks. We have to fit this word in the blank so that we can make a meaningful sentence. On the ride into the ocean, tourists were treated to a dash of rare fish. Here you can see I have written answers. You can pause the video, you can take a screenshot of it, or you can write in your textbook. See the last exercise. You might get this type of exercise in your exam. So let's read it. Write one word substitutes for the following phrases. So the first one is incapable of being corrected or reformed. We call it as incorrigible. Words inscribed on a tomb. We call it as epitaph. One who is not a professional amateur. Showing complete agreement of the same opinion. We call it as unanimous. No longer used or dated. Obsolete. Next one who can do anything for money, mercenary. Ability to do several things at the same time, we call it multitasking. The next one is can be understood in more than one way, we call it as ambiguous. One who draws maps, cartographer.
Able to use hands skillfully, we call it as dexterous.
So, students, as I told you, there is no secret to learn these one word substitutes. You can master in this by reading it and by listening to it. So, I hope it would be helpful for you. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for next videos.